Good morning, student. Welcome here in your social science class. As you all of you know that we are discussing our chapter number 2 from your civics, role of the government in health. And this is your part 2 of this chapter. In a democracy, people expect the government to work for their welfare. And what about this could be done? Yes, this could be done through the provision of education, health, employment, housing, or the development of roads, electricity, etc. We have already studied about the health also. So in simple terms, we can say that health means our ability to remain free of illness and injuries. We have already discussed healthcare in India. Already some of the aspects of the healthcare in India. Then after this we read about the story of the Hakim Sheikh also. Okay. Now student, let's come here. Today we will discuss about the healthcare services. Okay. So healthcare services, it can be roughly divided up to various healthcare facilities in two categories. Okay. How many categories? Two categories. Public health care services and private health care services. First, we will learn about the public health care services. Here, as you can see, the public. Yes, it means the public health service is a chain of health center and hospitals run by the government. So, those health centers, those hospitals run by whom? Run by the government, and it is known as public health service. One important thing also, they are linked together to cover both rural areas and urban areas. Which areas cover the public health service? Both the areas. ये आपके rural areas को भी cover करते हैं बेटा, और साथ साथ आपके urban areas को भी cover करते हैं. At the village level, first we will talk about the village level. At the village level, primary health care, it means PHC. So what's the meaning of the PHC means here? Primary health care. So if we talk about the village level, primary health care has trained nurse. Okay, क्या होती हैं? Trained nurse and a village health worker dealing with common illness. जो किससे deal करते हैं आपके? Dealing with common illness. Okay. At the district level. Now let's come here about at the district level, there is a district hospital that supervise all the health centers. जो आपके district level में हैं, वहाँ क्या है? आपके district hospitals हैं और जो supervise करते हैं all the health centers. Large cities have many government hospitals also. Yes, if we talk about the large city, so large cities have many government hospitals and also specialized government hospitals. वहाँ बहुत specialized government hospitals हैं. Where? In large cities. Meaning about the public healthcare service. Why it is known as public healthcare service? Yes. Now the question come here. Why it is called public? So healthcare service is called public for many reasons. We will discuss. Just look at here. First of all, the government opened them in order to fulfill its commitment of providing healthcare to all citizens. So which one? कौन इसको फुलफिल करता है अपनी कमिटमेंट? यस, गवर्नमेंट. और कौन इसको ओपन कर रहा है? गवर्नमेंट. और स्टैब्लिश, यस, गवर्नमेंट हैज स्टैब्लिश दीज हॉस्पिटल्स एंड हेल्थ केयर सेंटर्स. These resources required to run these hospitals, yes, the resources required to run these hospitals are obtained from the money paid by the citizens to the government. Which one? Yes, you can say that here. Just look at another one. This one. The government hospitals obtained from the money. Okay, from where? Tax. Public pay the taxes. Okay, then government. Public pay आपकी क्या करती है? Tax pay करती है. Whom? To government. So after this, Hence, such facilities are meant for everyone. One of the most important aspect of the public health system is that it is meant to provide quality healthcare service either free or at low cost. Okay, क्या है इनकी, या तो ये फ्री और लो कॉस्ट अवेलेबल कराएं एंड इवन द पुअर कैन सीक ट्रीटमेंट. आपका जो पुअर है, पुअर भी है आपका जो इस ट्रीटमेंट को ले सके. ओके, देन one important thing also, another important function of public healthcare service is to take action to prevent the spread of disease such as TB, malaria, jaundice, cholera, diarrhea, chikungunya, etc. Which one? Yes, TB, malaria, jaundice, cholera, diarrhea, chikungunya. This has to be organized by the government. Yes, this has to be organized by the government with the participation of people, otherwise it is not effective. To our constitution, according to whom? According to our constitution, it is primary duty of the government. Whose duty? It is primary duty due to the government to ensure the welfare of the people and provide healthcare facilities to all. Now all of you got it, the meaning of the public health service. In simple, those health service, yes, run by whom? Yes, those health centers and hospitals run by the government. Now students, just look at the next one, private health facilities or private. Okay, here the word come private. So private health facilities are not owned to control by the government. ये government और own नहीं है, by whom? Government और control नहीं करती इसको, private health facilities को. There are hospitals and nursing homes that are privately owned, जो एक private है. There is a wide range of private health facilities that exist in our country. A large number of doctors run their own प्राइवेट क्लिनिक्स. ओके, अपना प्राइवेट क्लिनिक रन करते हैं लार्ज नंबर ऑफ डॉक्टर्स. फाइन. देन आफ्टर दिस, इन द रूरल एरियाज वन फाइंड्स रजिस्टर्ड मेडिकल practitioners. It means RMPS. Okay, here the word practitioner, it means a person actively engaged in an which one? Art, discipline or profession, especially medicine. Okay, urban area have a large number of doctors. If you talk about the private healthcare facilities, so where area? Yes, urban area, जो आपके सबसे ज़्यादा डॉक्टर सेटल होते हैं. Urban areas have large number of doctors and many of them providing specialized services. बहुत ज़्यादा specialized service provide करते हैं. Okay, there are hospitals and so much nursing homes. There are many laboratories that do test. Okay, काफ़ी laboratories हैं आपकी बेटा उनके पास. So there are many laboratories that do test and offer special facilities such as X-ray, ultrasound, and there are also shops for where we can buy medicine. So as the name suggests, now you got it, the meaning private health facilities are not owned by the control or owned by the government, it is owned by the private one. Unlike the public health service, in private facilities patients have to pay a lot of money. Yes, patients को क्या पे करना पड़ता है? Lot of money for every service that they use. Today you can say that today the presence of private facilities can be seen all around. In fact, now there are large companies that run hospitals and some are engaged in manufacturing and selling medicines also. Medical shops also are found in every corner of the country. Now just look at the next topic, healthcare and equality, which is our next topic, healthcare and equality. Is it, one question come here, adequate healthcare available to all? Is it? No. Adequate healthcare is not available to all. In India, we face a situation where private service are increasing but public service are not. So what is then available to people are many private services. These are concentrated only in urban areas where, yes, it is only concentrated in urban areas and are very costly. The cost of these services is rather high. Even medicines are very expensive. Many people cannot afford them or have to borrow money when there is an illness in the family. इतनी ज़्यादा आपकी कॉस्टली होती है प्राइवेट हेल्थ फैसिलिटीज़ कि बहुत से लोग जो हैं उसको बिल्कुल उसका जो ट्रीटमेंट है उसको अफोर्ड नहीं कर पाते. Poor have to go public service which are crowded. Poor को कहाँ जाना पड़ता है बेटा? Public service. Okay, they have to borrow money in case of illness in the family. उनको मनी बोरो करनी पड़ती है जब वो बहुत ज़्यादा अगर उन्हें कहीं अपना ट्रीटमेंट कराना हो जाए. Something wrong practice are encouraged to earn money also, like prescribing unnecessary medicines or tests. Okay, which we think even some private service also encourage incorrect practices to earn money. At times, inexpensive alternatives through available may not be used. For example, you can say that some medical practitioners are found to prescribe superfluous medicines, injection or saline when simple medication may suffice. In fact, you can say that only about 20% can afford. How much percentage? Yes, 20% of population can afford all the medicines that they require during an illness. Okay, and what about 40% have to borrow money. Hence, even for those whom one might not think as being poor, medical expense cause hardship. So, about how much? 40% of people who are admitted to a hospital for some illness or injuries. How much? Yes, 40%. So 40% of people who are admitted to a hospital for some illness or injury have to borrow money or sell some of their possessions to pay for the expenses. Even in case of women and tribal areas. Yes, now we are talking about the case of women and tribal areas. The health concerns are ignored. Health का जो आपका concern है वो बिल्कुल आपका क्या कर दिया जाता है? Ignore. Okay. Now let's student here. What can be done? There is a little doubt that the health situation of most people in our country is not good. It is the responsibility of the government. Yes. Whose responsibility? Yes, it is the responsibility of the government to provide quality healthcare service to all the citizens, especially the poor and the disadvantages. जो बहुत गरीब हैं उनके लिए ये गवर्नमेंट की हॉस्पिटल की आपकी क्या है? पब्लिक हॉस्पिटल की आपकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है टू प्रोवाइड करे वो हर पुअर सिटीजन को. ओके, healthcare is dependent on the basic amenities and social conditions of the people as it is on healthcare service. Since it is important to work on both in order to improve the health situation of our people, and hence it is important very to all to improve the health condition of our people, and this can be done. Here, just look at here the following example. Two examples given here. The first one is the Kerala experience. Okay, which is the first one? The Kerala experience. In 1996, which year? In 1996, the Kerala government made some major changes in the state. Now we will discuss about the Kerala experience कि कैसे केरला स्टेट ने कैसे चेंज किया अपने जो हेल्थ केयर अपनी स्टेट की हेल्थ केयर फैसिलिटीज़ को इम्प्रूव करने के लिए. हाउ द गवर्नमेंट हैज़ चेंज दैट टाइम, सम मेजर चेंजेस डन दैट टाइम. सो in 1996 the Kerala government made some major changes in the state. They allotted, who allotted? Kerala government allotted 40%. Yes, how much percent? 40% of the entire state budget was given to whom? Was given to पंचायत. उनका जो 40% उनका पूरा बजट, उन्होंने पूरा बजट का हाउ मच परसेंटेज 40% जो था किसके लिए अलॉट किया? उन्होंने अलॉट किया पंचायत, जो विलेज. ओके, दे कुड plan and provide for their requirement. This made it possible for a village to make sure that the proper planning was done for water. For which thing? A proper planning. Okay, this made it possible for a village to make sure that the proper planning was done for water. किसके लिए दिया? Food, then women's development and education. This means that water supply schemes were checked. Okay, the working of schools and Anganwadis. Which one? The working of schools and Anganwadis was ensured, and even specific problem of the village were taken up. Health centers were also improved. Due to this, health centers were also improved. All of this helped to improve the situation despite these efforts. However, some problems also, such as shortage of medicine, insufficient hospital beds, not enough doctors remain, and these needed to be addressed. Student, just look at here one example also. Another example, the Costa Rican approach. So Costa Rican is considered to be one of the healthiest countries. Okay, we are in Central America. Why? The main reason for this can be found in the Costa Rican constitution several years ago. What about? Yes, in several years ago, Costa Rican took a decision not to have an army. Which decision? Yes. So Costa Rican took a very important decision and decided not to have an army. This helped the Costa Rican government to spend the money that the army would have used on health. जो मनी वो आर्मी पे यूज़ करते, आर्मी पे स्पेंड करते, सो उन्होंने बोला आर्मी ही नहीं रखेंगी. उनकी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ने ये डिसीजन लिया, वो मनी वो किस पे स्पेंड करेंगे? ऑन हेल्थ. ओके, this helped the Costa Rican government to spend the money that the army would have used on health, education and other basic needs of the people. Which one? Yes, now they use the money on which thing? On health, education and other basic needs of the people. The Costa Rican government believes that a country has to be healthy for its development and pays a lot of attention to the health of its people. Okay, the Costa Rican government, that's why, provide basic services. क्या provide करा उन्होंने? The Costa Rican government provide basic services and amenities to all Costa Rican. Okay, which things they provide? The government ने provide करा बेटा जो basic service है, amenities है हर एक people को जो उनकी country का है. For example, just look at, just like you can say that कि first of all it provides safe drinking water. मेन आपका होता है, आपको पता है कि अगर आप impure water drink करेंगे, lots of water disease आपके साथ हो जाएंगे, आपकी health. Okay, it provides safe drinking water, just like sanitation also. Yes, nutrition and housing. So government ने क्या क्या provide करा? Safe drinking water, sanitation, nutrition and housing. Even health education is also considered very important. As you know about the health education, health education is also considered which thing? Very important, and knowledge about health is an essential part of education at all level. Which is, yes, knowledge also about which thing? Health is an essential part of the education at all level. So that's why we can say that Costa Rican is considered to be one of the which thing? Yes, healthiest countries. And why? Because they took a decision that they don't have an army, and in place of army, that money where they will spend? Yes, they will spend, yes, spend the money that the army would have used on which thing? Education and which one? Yes, health, education and other basic needs of the pupil. And Which one? Yes, the Costa Rican government also provide basic service and amenities to whom? To all Costa Ricans. Yes. So student, for today that's it. I have given worksheet also, so you have to watch the both videos. Previous video also which I have uploaded of this chapter, part 1 and part 2. So that's why watch both the videos, part 1 and part 2 of this chapter, chapter number 2 in civics. Then easily you will get the answers. So for today's student, that's it. Thank you all of you. Have a nice day ahead.